Hello guys, my name is Thomas Spangler and my project was about space travel to Mars. So space travel is pretty unique to me and probably many other people because space travel hasn't really been done that much besides going to the moon, and humans haven't gone to the moon in a very long time. But unlike recently, we have some missions to have humans go to Mars for the first time. And as we've seen in the book and in the movie as well, space travel to Mars is pretty crazy, and it's something that I wanted to deep dive into more. Overall, I enjoyed the book The Martian and thought it was a good idea to go over space travel to Mars. Traveling to Mars is pretty hard because we only have a small window of space travel that we can properly align ourselves to make it to Mars safely. Even in the book, we've seen that we had to wait years to send out another mission to help Mark even survive. Even communications lasted hours to go through because of how far it was, and you can imagine the space travel just to even get there. Only every 26 months there's a safely launch window to send something or even someone to Mars to make it safely. And even then, you have to hopefully not hit anything on the way there. From hitting asteroids or even having to spend so much time with your astronaut friends. Space travel can be very difficult. From getting sick or even rationing food or having to be in a close environment with another person can take major tolls on someone. And imagine an emergency out in space. If let's say one of the predicaments Mark had to deal with and he managed to survive by himself, imagine someone panicking in a situation like that. How can I jeopardize the mission? There's many other factors that come in traveling space than it just does with the outside. And even then, you can't even go out without a spacesuit, and you don't need that happening. I still think the reality of making it to Mars is still high, and NASA is making their ways of making missions to go to Mars, and actually having people be the first to walk on Mars. NASA is making their way to send people out in outer space for the first time since 1972, since when we had people on the moon, and that was quite a while ago. So having people make the way to Mars and another planet even would be good for you know science and science overall. Hopefully, we can see it in our lifetime, but imagine being the first human to step foot on Mars and how cool that would be. Imagine to be the first person to be born on Mars and not have a human be born on Earth for the first time, and how cool that would be. Some things to think about. Colonizing Mars and having huge domes over the planet, having humans roam it and live life kind of like how we do on Earth, like we do on Mars, would be interesting going back and forth, and having humans advance in that way would be interesting, and it's something I hope that we all get to see in our lifetime. As I do think NASA and humans overall, all over the world will be making strives to do this and conquer Mars in a way and try to be the first to do it, and be cool to see like another Neil Armstrong and stuff, and see who's the first to walk, on the red planet and make that achievement for humans.